YouTube, a site where anyone could upload their own videos for the world to see and even make a living out of it. With over 2 billion active users, there's bound to be some videos that are weird, creepy, or just downright disturbing. In this video, I'm gonna do my best to explain this YouTube iceberg. Very different from my usual videos, but I want to try something new and see how it works out. And also because I just wanted to do this for fun. So anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna cross out the weird side of YouTube because pretty much all of these can be considered weird, so I'm just gonna skip to fake anti-piracy screens. There was a trend going around where users would make videos of creepy screens that would pop up on a game that was pirated. Mostly of Nintendo games. The screens would display a message with a dark background explaining to the user that piracy is wrong and illegal, and would sometimes show a character's face distorted in some way. The game would just distort and make itself look creepy. Some would even threaten the user. Elsagate. Elsagate is a bizarre trend and problem on YouTube that depicts popular characters such as Peppa Pig, Spider-Man, Mickey and Minnie Mouse, Elsa, and many more in situations that aren't kid-friendly at all. These situations can be needle injections, bondage, violence, and pregnancy. These videos would get millions upon millions of views, giving the people that made them tons of money. Some channels such as Toy Freaks would make their own kids act like babies and spit food on each other. Some could very well be considered as child abuse. While it has been a while since it started, this is still an issue on YouTube to this day, with new characters such as Huggy Wuggy from Poppy Playtime or Sprunky. Some were real gore videos but replaced the visuals with minions using AI, although it was more of an issue on TikTok than it was on YouTube. Smile HD. Smile HD is a parody animation created by Mr. Davey on August 24th, 2013. The video contains a remixed version of the song Smile from My Little Pony. The animation consists of the character Pinkie Pie killing her friends in different and very violent ways. The character Fluttershy actually fights her but is defeated, and eventually Pinkie Pie makes the planet explode. The original video was taken down but has been remade and re-uploaded several times. Salad Fingers. Salad Fingers is a post-apocalyptic horror cartoon series created by David Firth on July 1st, 2004. The show revolves around the main protagonist, Salad Fingers, who is a mentally disturbed green-skinned humanoid who often hallucinates and indulges in self-harm. He seems to find pleasure in caressing objects such as rusty metal. This one used to really creep me out when I was younger. Lost Episodes. Lost Episodes is a type of creepypasta story about an unaired or missing episode of a TV show, explained from the point of view of the author. Topics in these lost episodes can be murder, depression, torture, or soup. Popular lost episodes are Squidward, Soup, Dead Bart, and Soup Mouse, just to name a couple. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is a British puppet comedy horror web series created by Becky Sloan and Joe Pelling. The original series contains 6 episodes uploaded from July 29th, 2011 to June 19th, 2016. Each episode of the series starts like a normal kids TV show, featuring Yellow Guy, Red Guy, and Duck, and eventually leads to a dark and disturbing plot twist. Many episodes also include several Easter eggs for the viewer to find. It eventually got a TV show in 2022 with 6 episodes. Local 58. Local 58 is a web horror series created by Chris Straub and released on October 26, 2015. Each video in the series is presented as footage of a fictional public access TV channel located in Mason County, West Virginia, named Local 58, which is constantly hijacked over a period of decades with a series of ominous broadcasts. This one in particular tells the American people to off themselves. Hi Walter, I'll just show you the video.
Hi Walter, I was at the mall today and guess what happened? I met the most wonderful girl. We went shopping at JCPenney's and she tried on a lot of clothes. And she ended up buying a whole lot of them, you know what I mean? And then we decided to go and take a look at some of the jewelry at K Jewelers, and she picked out this most awesome necklace, the most amazing necklace I've ever seen. And I know she wanted me to buy it for her because she kept on looking at me and kept on giving me that look, you know the look. And then we got kind of tired of the mall and I brought her back to my place. And I know she hates cameras, Walter, but I'm going to show you her anyways. You ready?
The girl you see in the video was believed to be Kayla Berg, who's been missing since August 11th, 2009. The man in the video was investigated by police in 2016. It was revealed that the video didn't have any connection with Kayla and was just a staged video. Username 666. Username 666 is a creepypasta about a YouTube channel that was terminated for unknown reasons back in 2005 when YouTube was released. The reason it is known is because of the video by Nana825763 named Username 666. The video shows what happens when one searches for the username 666 on YouTube and refreshes the page multiple times. The page distorts heavily, becoming more and more like a page from hell. Eventually, the channel 666 pops up and shows disturbing videos. One video seems to break your computer entirely, not being able to close the page or the window. Not even Task Manager and pressing the power button works. The person starts panicking until Beast. I assume this is talking about Treats for Beasts, a YouTube channel art project created by Jordan Denise. The channel consists of various odd videos. Two of the more well-known ones are Who Wants to Gnaw on Human Bones, which is a video of someone dancing in a pink expressionless costume, dancing and running in a field. And the second one is I Love Jesus, presenting Christianity as a cult and showing what people would do for Jesus. Obey the Walrus. Obey the Walrus is a viral video that first emerged on YouTube in January of 2008. The video itself is just very odd. The beginning shows an animated image of Andros, who is an antagonist from Star Fox, with a Spanish version of the Itsy Bitsy Spider playing in the background, eventually switching to trippy visuals from a video called TAO as the song's speed increases as well as the pitch going up. It then shows a video of Sandy Crisp, also known as Goddess Bunny, an American entertainer who had polio. She actually spoke out about the video, stating, "I am not a walrus, I am a human being." Sandy unfortunately passed away on January 27th, 2021. The Dawn is Your Enemy. The Dawn is Your Enemy was a sign-off bump that was shown on Adult Swim. The only reason it is on this iceberg is because of the off-putting feeling it gives, with a creepy art style and unnerving music. This was also shown really late at night, which made everything worse. I Feel Fantastic. I Feel Fantastic is a short, creepy video of an android singing a song. It surfaced on the internet around 2004 and went viral on YouTube. There were many theories about the video, one of the more popular ones being that the creator of the video was a serial killer who, when he murdered his victims, he'd take their clothes and put them on the android. Of course, none of them were actually true, and the reality was this robot was named Tara the Singing Android, built by John Bergeron. It was actually distributed as a DVD at one point. Blank Room Soup. Blank Room Soup is a collection of videos about two people in cartoony costumes seemingly kidnapping people and making them eat soup with a large spoon. At least that's what the first two videos showed. The first video shows a man with his eyes blurred out, eating some sort of soup with a big spoon. When a person in a costume comes out from the doorway behind him, the person approaches the man and gently strokes his back. The man is clearly panicking, as his breathing gets louder and slightly whimpers, all while still eating this soup, when all of a sudden, another person wearing the same costume comes out from the right side and also strokes his back. The man starts crying and the video ends. The second video includes probably the same person from the first video. This time, the characters are both behind him. After about 30 seconds, one of the characters charges towards him. The man screams and the video ends. The third video shows one of the characters kidnapping a man, and the fourth video just shows one under a street light across a street. There are many theories about these videos, but one of the main ones is that the person in the first video was eating the remains of his wife and child, but no theories have been confirmed. The characters you see in the videos are called Ray Ray and made by Raymond S. Percy, an American animator and director. According to him, the costumes were stolen from him before the videos emerged. Petscop. Petscop is a YouTube web series created by Tony Domenico. There were a total of 24 episodes from March 17th, 2017 to September 2nd, 2019. The videos follow Paul, the protagonist, exploring and documenting a supposedly lost PlayStation video game named Petscop. As he plays more of the game, the more he uncovers its dark past, which is in some way related to his own life. Teddy Has an Operation. Teddy Has an Operation is a video of someone giving a teddy bear an operation, but the inside of the bear shows what I assume to be real animal organs. Back then, this video was a bit calming because of the narrator in the background, but now it's a tad disturbing due to the overall weirdness of the video. And no, I really can't show much of this video. Happy Anniversary. Happy Anniversary is a video of a man laughing at what looks to be a basement. Near the end of the video, the man stops laughing and winks, then shows a pink text that says Happy Anniversary. Now, what exactly is this video about? Well, many people were connecting dots and eventually found out that the anniversary video was about Mara Murray's 8th year of being missing, due to the upload date being February 9th, 2012, and Mara went missing on February 9th, 2004. This wasn't the only connection either. The channel name was 112 Dirtbag. Mara disappeared at Route 112 in Woodsville, New Hampshire. So was this guy involved with the disappearance of Mara Murray? No. Turns out the police investigated the man and found nothing related to the case at all. According to the man, he was just trying to spread awareness for the case. Sitting and Smiling. Sitting and Smiling is an endurance art performance by Benjamin Bennett, where he sits and smiles in front of the camera for 4 hours. A lot of people find this odd and creepy because he's done this for more than a decade and of the incidents that has happened on his streams. On the 5th stream, a burglar opened his door and said, "Hello?" and left. On the 52nd stream, Bennett urinates himself with a wet puddle seeping under him and evaporates over time. And on streams 238 and 257, Bennett bursts into tears several times. He also decided to do stream 301 for 8 hours instead of 4. It's kinda crazy how he's been doing this for so long. Pizza Time Pizza. Pizza Time Pizza is an ARG made by Alex Bale on October 31st, 2017. The video disguises itself as a normal pizza commercial but slowly gets more odd. Pizza Time Pizza devolves into a mess of conspiracy, kidnapping. It could really get its own video, but we are going to focus on the first video. The video starts with a commercial for Pizza Time Pizza and explains how good it is for you and how you need it now. Time to time, it cuts to a different POV of the commercial with a pizza in front of them. After eating said pizza, the person begins coughing blood while the commercial tells them that they are worthless and to kill their parents. After we see these cult messages, the person seems to die while reaching for a slice of pizza. And the video ends. Lasagna Cat. Lasagna Cat is a web series created by production company Fatal Farm as a parody of Garfield in 2008 and 2017. The majority of Lasagna Cat consists of live-action reenactments of the Garfield comic strips. Each one is followed by a surreal interlude segment related to themes or dialogue found in the original adapted strip, which is many different forms of satirical skits. Agamemnon Counterpart. Agamemnon Counterpart is a video made by Michael Robinson in June 2006. The original video was deleted because he closed his account. The video shows the following text. In the year 2571, a video cassette tape was found in a pile of rubble on the ruins of a certain blue planet. What you are about to witness will not be the contents of the aforementioned tape. This is an entirely different recording. We then see animated characters being distorted with screaming in the background. That's pretty much the whole video. Cat Ghost. Cat Ghost is a web series created by Chris Patrick and Alex Ruiz with ARG elements about 3 friends that have to deal with strange occurrences. Most episodes of Cat Ghost are accompanied by cryptic games with a name and theme relating to the episode. The viewer was able to play the games with a link in the description of each episode, but the links are dead now. Daisy Brown. Daisy Brown is a horror ARG web series about Daisy taking care of a monster her dad made named Alan. Her dad was a DNA scientist who was very sad due to the loss of his wife. This monster eventually grows arms, legs, and learns to talk. Alan starts abusing Daisy over time, which causes Daisy to kill Alan at the end of the series and run away. There Is Nothing. Dining Room or There Is Nothing is a short film created by David Earl in 2006. The video shows a gray-skinned girl in a dining room, spoon in hand, with a fire in the background. As she opens her eyes, she begins talking backwards and then face plants into the bowl. The video then reverses itself and the girl says, "There is nothing." showing that the video is a loop. It's on here because of how eerie it is, along with the overall vibe of the video. 11BX137. 11B was a video uploaded by Parker Wright in 2015. The video shows someone in a plague doctor costume in some sort of abandoned building, with a loud buzzing noise in the background, eventually revealing a blinking light in the palm of his hand. Many messages have been found in the video in a sound spectrogram with images of tortured and mutilated people. 3 months after it was uploaded, Parker Wright claimed to have created the video and said it was an art project. He also released a second video on his YouTube channel. This House Has People in It. This House Has People in It is a 2016 found footage horror short film directed by Alan Resnick and was shown on Adult Swim's infomercial series on March 15th, 2016. The plot of the film is that a suburban family is viewed through security cameras placed throughout their home. It takes place during a birthday party for their son Jackson. Everything is normal until parents Anne and Tom argue about their daughter Madison as she lies face first on the floor, while Jackson and his grandmother sit in the living room and another man, Dennis, does work in the basement beneath Anne and Tom. After trying to forcefully get her off the floor, Tom realizes she is stuck into the floor. Tom and Anne are both confused, but they both try to pull her out as hard as they can. As more guests arrive to the party, Jackson goes up to Tom to let him know, but Tom tells him to please keep his guests outside. Dennis comes upstairs and sees this and tries to help Anne push Madison up with a plank. He also cuts around her with a saw. Anne and Dennis grab a mattress from Jackson's bed and place it under where Madison will fall. As she falls on the mattress, the video feed cuts briefly before showing everyone else at the party face first on the floor. This film is very creepy. Feel Good Today. Feel Good Today is a video made by Jordan Underneath on September 10th, 2017. It's a video about a dinosaur who really wants to be a therapist, and starts off the video by telling the viewer to feel good about themselves and to feel good in general. The dinosaur walks into this blue thing and introduces himself to it. He then hands up a business card. We then see him in a candlelit room, saying to himself, "One day, I will have my very own office, and a very big clinic in a very big city. I will fix my patients, and they will fix me." And the video ends. Possibly in Michigan. Possibly in Michigan is an American musical horror short film directed by Cecilia Condit in 1983. The film follows two women looking for perfumes in a department store while being stalked by a cannibalistic murderer wearing a mask. One of the girls notices the man and they both flee the store. The man then follows one of the girls to her house. A voiceover explains that the man has worn so many masks to the point where he doesn't remember who he is. The man rings the doorbell of the girl's house and she drops to the ground after seeing the man. She calls the other girl as the man breaks into her house and finds her. The man then tells her, "You have two choices. Either I eat you immediately or I cut your legs and arms off," while bragging to himself how he's done this to 6 other women, when suddenly the other girl shows up and shoots the man, which causes him to die. The women lay out the man's body and begin cutting him up into pieces. They then make soup from his body to eat it while nude. They then put the bones in a trash bag, disposing the evidence. Shay St. John. Shay St. John is a character and art project created by Eric Fournier. Shay was described with a depressing backstory, claiming that she was a supermodel who was in a train accident. She rebuilt her body with mannequin parts. The videos were very odd and at times very creepy. This was because of the many cuts and sounds in the background. It was also because of the overall design of the character. There is also a Shay St. John website that I visited in one of my other videos. Pickle Surprise. I'm honestly very confused with this video, so I'll just let you guys watch it.
This is tasty. Yeah.
What is it? Huh?
It's a surprise. Pickle surprise. Pickle surprise. Take an English muffin. Spread sandwich spread. Plop the ham dusty, please. Did I say honey? Repeat my mantra. Ham. Pickle surprise!
Alan Tutorial. Alan Tutorial is a web series created by Alan Resnick on June 23rd, 2011. It is about a young man named Alan who has a passion for making tutorials, even if they're useless or completely wrong. Alan is soft-spoken and usually seems very anxious. He frequently asks the viewers to like, favorite, and subscribe many times in the same video. He displays a strange liking to slats of wood and is attached to a blue chair. Alan has a brother who is never shown in the videos, but he locked out Alan after he started destroying his own room. Alan is apparently very avoidant of human contact. Before getting locked out, he rarely left his room, and he was once seen running away when confronted with another person. He was eventually taken to some sort of facility, and the unknown people holding him there forced him to do tutorials against his will to earn money from his channel. In his latest video, Alan is seen in a very dark room, which was incredibly dirty. He started hitting the wall multiple times until it broke, and he went through to escape. This was Alan's final video, and he hasn't posted for 10 years. Look at the Clown. Look at the Clown is a video uploaded by Ronald Yoder American Classics on March 7th, 2015. The video starts with a voiceover explaining that the video is for his son, who is afraid of clowns. He tells us that the video is an experimental therapy program that he will watch 4 times daily until he's not afraid of clowns anymore. The video then shows various pictures of clowns with creepy circus music in the background. Along with this, there's a voiceover saying, "Look at the clown," over and over. Near the end of the video, scarier images of clowns flash many times. After 3 minutes, a picture of a cloud pops up and the exercise is complete. After what seems like the end of the video, 2 photos of John Wayne Gacy pops up and the voiceover returns by saying, "Look at the clown." For those who don't know, Gacy was a serial killer who would dress up as a clown and killed over 30 men and boys. His nickname was also the Killer Clown. Not very helpful when you're trying to get over a fear of clowns. Meat Sleep. Meat Sleep was an ARG channel that was made on March 28th, 2014. It is a channel run by 11 people, all from 8 different countries and located in 4 different continents. They are known by their first names as Jay, Melissa, Steven, Josh, Peter, Marcus, George, Naoki, Tom, Lena, and Brian. The account has attracted the attention of thousands to solve the mystery of who Meat is, what message they are trying to send through their videos, and what is the story. Themes in many of their videos include cannibalism, stalking, and kidnapping. Robert Helpman. Robert Helpman is a mysterious YouTube channel which features a dead body wrapped in a garbage bag called Daisy. It was made on July 12, 2015. The videos themselves are very creepy, even while only being less than a minute. They contain hidden messages in the middle of the video, creepy audio, and are all in black and white. We see various videos of Daisy, until the final video shows Daisy seemingly leaving, and the ending shows a person waiting by the door, and then the video ends. There have been no other videos for 10 years. Poco Poco Shopping. Poco Poco Shopping is a video made by the same person who made the username 666 video, Nana825763. It was uploaded on October 19th, 2014. The video shows a very colorful store, which shows very disturbing stuff. Everything is bloody, the username 666 is shown a lot through the video, and even shows the store being lit on fire. It's a very confusing but disturbing video with just overall very gory visuals. Camerahead. Camerahead is a video that was uploaded on August 8th, 2009 of a creepypasta which talks about a humanoid monster with a camera for a head and a slender body. The video is 8 minutes and is static for the first 3 minutes and 46 seconds, until we see 2 people in a forest walking with each other, with the person behind him following. He eventually starts chasing one of them. We get static for another 4 minutes, and we see a creepy face with glitched laughter in the background. After that, the video ends with static. It's a very creepy and confusing creepypasta. Grave Robbing for Morons. Grave Robbing for Morons is a VHS tape of a person with a speech impediment explaining how to rob graves and how he does it. It was made around the mid to late 90s. He explains what to do while holding a human skull, which looks pretty legit, but we don't know if this is a real one. He goes into great detail on how to steal body parts and profit off them for 26 minutes. He even says at one point to not leave any witnesses and to kill them if necessary. People are still trying to find out who this person is and whether or not the video is real. The Maker. The Maker is a stop-motion short about a creature making another creature while he's timed. It was uploaded on August 28th, 2012. It starts off with the creature looking at blueprints while holding a book. Then an hourglass flips and starts counting down. As he opens the book, he realizes he needs to follow the blueprints. After finishing making the creature, he tries many things to get it to wake up, but he's running out of time. He opens the book and tries one more thing. He plays a violin while it sits on a chair. Eventually, it starts levitating and it becomes conscious. They look each other in the eye and hug. As his time comes to an end, he gives the book to the creature, and the hourglass flips once again. Plastic Men. Plastic Men is a video made by Treats for Beasts on June 16th, 2012. The video shows a green creature explaining how plastic men, women, and children want to tickle them in the wilderness and how they're ashamed of their body and is looped 5 times. In this video, tickling could be considered a metaphor of sexual abuse and trauma. The man, women, and children could also be a metaphor of humans damaging the environment from plastic pollution. Angel. I honestly don't even know what the fuck to say about this, so I'm just gonna play it. It's a 46-second video that was uploaded on July 4th, 2017.
Do not be afraid.
Good morning to you all over
Pochi and Pansy. Pochi and Pansy is an ARG YouTube channel that disguises itself as a kids series and was made on November 6th, 2009. We're gonna talk about the first episode, The Quest for the Midnight Crown. It starts off with a narrator introducing us to Poochie and Pansy as 2 puppies who are best friends. Poochie tells Pansy that he dreamed about a kitten locked in a tower by a witch who was trying to use the Midnight Crown. Pansy says they both had the same dream and it must have been real. As they go and try and find this tower, they think it's at a place called Sufferdark and take a shortcut through a cave named Batwing. They then see their friend who is a firefly named Freddy. Freddy is interrupted by a loud noise with an image of a rotting skull. And the video ends. Limbo the Organized Mind. Limbo the Organized Mind was a short film made by Jim Henson, the man who created the Muppets. The film shows very unnerving visuals and talks about a surreal journey through Henson's brain, where different thoughts are in different mental departments. He also talks about his evil thoughts that include gluttony, lust, greed, and even fear. It's a very creepy but well-made short. PHR2/771. PHR2/771 is a music video made by Espicio Omnium and was uploaded on May 27th, 2014. To be completely honest, it's a very confusing video and is very hard to understand. It doesn't have a clear plot and it relies on pure disorienting imagery to create a feeling of dread. That's all I can get from the video. Smile Guide. Smile Guide is from a Polish artistic universe made by Witker Stribog. I'm going to talk about the first video, how to effectively eat an apple. The video shows a girl with weird edited eyes and tells us she's going to explain how to eat an apple. There are a lot of distorted voices and visuals as she cuts through the middle of an apple. Eventually, a creature pops up and tells her that she needs to find a mushroom light inside of her. Honestly, I'm very confused after watching this. Mondo Films. Mondo Films is a subgenre of documentary films which show very heavy topics, such as death and sex. The reason it is on this iceberg is because you could find various full and uncut Mondo films on YouTube without being censored. For example, Hong Kong 97 was a game released for the Super Famicom in Japan in 1995. The game over screen was a real dead body you could find where the original frame was from on YouTube from a film called Archivos da Morte Guerra, or Death War Archives when translated to English. That isn't the only disturbing thing in this film either, and I'm telling you now, please do not go looking for this video. The reason why this and various other Mondo films aren't being taken down could be because of YouTube's strange thing with it counting as being educational. Gore on YouTube. While this topic can be the Mondo films I mentioned before, there have been instances where gore was just uploaded to YouTube randomly. One example was Justin Moan, a 33-year-old man who beheaded his father and displayed it on YouTube. His reasoning when in court was he attempted a citizen's arrest on his father, who was a police officer. He then shot his father after saying he felt threatened. There are many more reasons, maybe mentally, why he shot his father and why he did it, but the video itself is very disturbing. The video had over 5,000 views before it was deleted. Mr. Sleepy People. Mr. Sleepy People was a channel who had around 2.3 thousand subscribers at the time of termination. His videos were him doing non-consensual acts on women in their sleep. He would open their eyes slightly and sometimes even lick their faces. He claimed they were drunk and later passed out, but many believed they were drugged instead of drunk. They said that an intoxicated person would wake up from that. He even did this to his own little sister. These videos were fetish content, which is not allowed on YouTube. This led to his account getting deleted. Mr. Anime. Lenscap Productions, real name Trey Eric Sessler, is an American convicted murderer and former YouTuber who reviewed anime on YouTube before killing his family. He was known for making the anime community popular on YouTube and anime reviewing in general. While he was known for this type of content, he started looking into serial killers and guns. He made videos of himself displaying and shooting his guns. In February of 2012, he made a video saying he was going to take a 2 to 3 week break as a reward. At the end of his break, he announced he had a new job in a field he found fascinating. Just 6 days after this, on March 13th, Trey lured out his mother to the garage and shot her with a shotgun 4 times. He then walked inside the house and shot his brother. His father, who was asleep, woke up and was also shot by Trey. He wrote things like, "God forgive me because I cannot forgive myself," and "I love my mom, dad, and brother" all over the walls. Trey also planned to go to Waller High School with a Model 995 carbine rifle, but thankfully, he didn't. He was arrested the same day at 9:30 p.m. When questioned, Trey told investigators he did it because he didn't want them to be ashamed of him perpetrating the school with a gun. He didn't do it because he felt as if it all became too real. Trey was sentenced to life in prison with no parole. He currently lives in the Terrell unit in Brazoria County, Texas. Plasma Master Don. Donzel Edward Owens Jr., better known as Plasma Master Don, was an American YouTuber known for his covers of popular songs. On December 11th, 2020, Nick Crowley made a video saying that Don could be a registered sex offender. Evidence was found on now deleted registry websites. 4 days after this, Don announced he was going to step away from YouTube due to his health interfering with his singing abilities. His final video was posted on November 18th, 2020, and passed away on December 21st, 73 years old. Don was also friends with Randy Stair, the perpetrator of the Eden Township Wise Market shooting, which led to the death of 4 people, including Randy. Fake Animal Rescue. Fake Animal Rescue refers to videos of animals being put in staged situation that actually endangers the animal. Between 2018 and 2021, more than 180 of these videos were published on YouTube and had millions of views. While it isn't as big of an issue on YouTube as it used to be, Instagram has many accounts pretending to be from animal shelters scamming you. They donate thinking it'll help ill and abused animals, but in reality, it's a big scam. Monkey hate. Monkey hate is a form of zoo sadism where people have an extreme hatred for monkeys and like to see them in pain. Before most of them were taken down, you were able to find videos of primarily baby macaques being mistreated, with the titles having broken English with phrases such as "million pity" and "million sadness." These phrases, however, were not just the name of the videos. It was the name of a Telegram group where more extreme content was being shown. The people in this group would pay people who owned monkeys to do horrible things to them. The video shown in this group was just monkeys being tortured in ways that is nothing short of pure evil. These people would pay real money to see them getting drowned in ice water, being put into blenders, or even dismembering them with a saw while they're alive. In 2021, this group was brought to public attention and was taken down along with its leader being arrested. The man behind this was named Ronald Berta and was sentenced to 4 years in prison. The fact that these people like to see these animals in pain truly disgusts me. Some of the videos on YouTube haven't even been taken down either, which is just messed up. I want to thank each and every one of you who watched the video, even if you didn't watch the whole thing. I mean, it was much longer than my usual videos. If you enjoyed, please consider liking or subscribing. This video took quite a bit to make. Anyways, I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys next time.